guys, it's Susie with Susie Nails It, and I had a request from a lady I know to do a skull since Halloween's coming up. So here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is pretty much just do a quick outline of where I'm going to want certain features. So we have the eyes and skull, or the eyes and the nose. So I'm just going to make my eyes bigger because obviously, you know, we're going to want the skull eyes to be bigger than this. There we go. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of a brow here. And then where the cheekbones are going to be. Like that. And then we're going to come around, like, just kind of curve around just a little bit here. Across, that's where his teeth will be, right about in this area here. And then we're going to start on the lower jaw. This is the inside of the lower jaw. And coming around where his bottom teeth will be here. And then the outer part of his lower jaw. And this is, to start with, this is obviously just a rough outline as a guide for where I'm going to do the rest of the stuff here. And then the top of his skull. So there's the basic outline of the skull. I'm going to go ahead and fill in around here. And I am actually using acrylic paint for this design. And for the more detailed, intricate designs, the acrylic paint, I think, works a lot better because you have just I think you just have just a little more control over it, and it doesn't dry as quick, it doesn't get lumpy as quick. And also definitely easier to manage if you need to make any corrections. Most of my videos I am going to try and do with nail polish, but again, on something that's going to need to have like actual detail, I will need to do some with acrylic. So now I'm going to go ahead and detail out his nose just a little bit more. And around his cheekbones. And then I'm going to do some teeth. Kind of like that. And I'm going to start mixing some colors here for my skull's head. Because if any of you have seen a real skull, they're not actually white unless they've been bleached for a while. Okay, I'm going to start coloring in a bit here. Okay, now I'm going to do just a little bit of dark shadowing, and it's just going to be a pretty subtle color change. Right now I'm just detailing it out a little bit to fill in any areas that aren't quite as thick as I want it to be, and areas where I got maybe a little too much shading. I'm going to go in and pick up some white. I'm just going to dot in a couple spots here for his teeth. There we go. I'm going to go back to my black and do a little cleanup here. He's got a bit of a crooked jaw there. I'm going to work on his teeth just a little bit more here. And there we go. Now watch me keep trying to tweak it a little bit here and there to the point where I just mess the whole thing up. Unfortunately, I've been known to do that. Alright, I think I'm going to call it good right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is grab my acetone. So hang tight with me just a sec. A lot of times I'll just put my acetone in the lid and use my brush here, and I'm just going to clean up right around the edge here. Now once this is dry, what I'm going to do is use my top coat, just like I normally would for any other polish, even though this is acrylic instead of polish. I'm still going to do a top coat like I normally would do. Also, with it being acrylic, a lot of times if you get polish on the outer part here, whatever is not covered with your clear coat on top will wash off. So that's actually the nice thing about this. Also, this will dry in just a few minutes. So I'm just going to let it dry and then apply my top coat to complete this design. And now for our top coat. And I would like to apologize that while I was waiting for this to dry before putting the top coat on, my ever so thoughtful husband came by and informed me that the lighting that I normally use to do these was not on. So I apologize if the lighting whenever I was actually doing the skull was not on, and well, sorry. Anyway, let me know what you think of the skull. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and follow me at Susie Nails It on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. A link for these will be in the description below. You guys have a great day.